it just screams insecurity. It just screams insecurity. Like, do you like me? Here's my picture. Yes or no? Like we're in fucking elementary school. Like we're in fucking elementary school. Alexa, stop. That shit is crazy to me. And I think that's the problem because they still be thinking it's 1996 and they still want to approach us in the same way they did in 1996. We grew up. You know, we grew up. We all grew up. That's exactly what they are. These insecure, grown-ass man babies. They need somebody to validate them at this grown-ass age. You need somebody to say, "No, do you like my picture? Do you like my picture?" and then they won't just start with one. They'll give you like 20 of them. Oh, this is at me fishing. This is me at a family barbecue. This is, and they'll send me all these pictures. What you look like now? How about that? Can you send me a picture of what you look like now? This very fucking moment. Are you shaved? Are you out of your fucking bed? Good morning, red hair geeks. Good morning. I'm just sitting here talking shit. I ain't really doing nothing. I'm aggravated. So anyway, this guy. So after I responded back time. I'm reading what you're saying and saying at the same time. So I responded back to the dude. So after he sends me the picture, of course, you know, we got smart ass mouth. So I told him, I said, listen. I said, well, you could have told me your name. He's going to talk about it's in my bio. So is this picture. This picture's in their fucking bio too. And what does that mean? When are we going out? So I said, let's start this all over. I said, good morning. He said, good morning. And then that was it. I didn't hear from him again. So was he waiting for me to like come up with the whole fucking plan? What was he waiting for me to do? And then what's going to end up happening, because it's what they always do. They say, well, I text you and I was waiting for a response back. Well, I don't know why that's the answer. What am I supposed to do? Respond? Okay, I forgot. That's like Donna said. They're looking for me to compliment them. Well, you're not going to get it. You're not going to fucking get it. I'm not complimenting you. You are not a woman. You're not a woman. I'm not going to sit here and say how beautiful you are or how pretty you are. I'm not going to fucking do it. If your mama didn't do it, I'm not doing it for you now. I refuse to coddle a grown-ass fucking man when I don't even do it to my children. That's okay. So I ended up doing and I was going to break my plans for him too, because my plans was to get my fucking nails done since my mother dissed me. I was supposed to get my nails with my mother, but she decided she was going to, she had a date. And so she had so we couldn't get my nails. So I left her and I did it myself. But I was going to not do them so that I could hang out with this dude who lived in my same fucking town. But he wants to sit there and send me fucking pictures. Anyway, and so that was that. And then, Saturday morning, I woke up with my period again, and I just had it last week, so I think that's why I'm a little bit too spicy today. I think that's why I'm being a little bit spicy. And not even that. And it was so funny because I prayed on Saturday morning. I prayed in the morning, and I said, God, give me some energy, because I need to get out this house. Like I really am tired of being in this house. But I don't have no energy to do it. So I get on live, and literally I was talking to the chat just like this for 5 minutes. I got reported for a whole week. I appealed it. They took it back right away and said, nope, I got a whole week, right? So that's why I'm on my backup page. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going on TikTok this morning. And then I go to the bathroom and there's my period. I just had that shit last week. I said, you know what, guy, I said, I'm over here praying for you to give me more energy, and you are really wanting me to sit my ass down somewhere. And that's exactly what I did. I sat my ass down in this fucking bed all fucking weekend. I didn't even move from this fucking bed. I did rearrange my furniture. I got one more room to do. Do you guys do that? Do you guys rearrange your furniture? It's good to rearrange your energy in the house. Shake it up a little bit. Especially when shit been stagnant for a little bit while, just to move shit around. I don't know. That's how I grew up. So I did my living room. I did my family room, and I had to do my dining room next. And that's about it. And I'm just sitting here talking to myself. But I'm glad I'm able to talk to you. I could have been talking to that dude, which is what I don't understand about some men. Like, why? would you rather talk to or listen to me talk instead of just actually meeting me in person and I could talk to you in person and you have my undivided fucking attention? Girl, I get iron infusions. Matter of fact, I gotta go to the oncologist again at the end of the month because my iron is so damn low. My iron been low since I had my first son. My iron been low, but it's been getting worse and worse because I don't eat. I don't eat. So um I be eating my peanut butter and jelly. There's no iron in peanut butter and jelly. Right, Mama Money? So what was I gonna say? So yeah, so they have to do iron infusions every 6 weeks or some bullshit like that. It's not that. It's God. It's God telling me to sit my ass down. Cause I know. Cause let me tell you something. So Donna and all these women in my chat, since y'all here and all your men are just listening to me because you think I sound sexy. I forgot what I was gonna say. That's another thing of premenopause. You get brain fart. You forget what you're gonna say in the middle of it. When I get fucking up, and when shit starts moving, for me, I'm gonna remember these days like, damn, I remember I was just sitting on my ass doing nothing all fucking day because when I get up, cause I'm getting up, I get confirmation about it every fucking day that I'm about to be going up. I'm just not patient, and you know us Aries, we are not patient. We want it now. I'm spoiled. I want it now. I don't want to wait. So this is my lesson of just waiting. We all are. We all are. It's fucking bullshit. I don't want it. I know you don't want it either. I don't want that shit. Look at me like I don't want that shit. I don't care. I could deal with. And the thing is, Don, I was telling Susu this earlier. When I went to the gynecologist, because I'm like, yo, why the fuck am I bleeding so damn much? I'm like, am I dying? What's going on? Unalive? This is why I get banana. And she was like, well, this is just like, it's just like when you first get your menstrual cycle, it's going to be how you end the menstrual cycle. It's going to be like erratic and it's going to go all over the place. So I was like, hey, good morning, Lisa Steer. So I was like, so she was like, well, the options are you could either, get on birth control pills and I will get you regular, or she said you could have a hysterectomy. And I just looked at her like she had 3 different heads. I couldn't believe that wasn't even an option. I couldn't even believe that was an hysterectomy. That's the option. So I don't bleed. Fuck it. I'll deal with the bleeding. I've been dealing with the bleeding for fucking 30 years. I'll deal with it. I don't want to go through it. Exactly. Wasn't that just strange for them to say that to me? First of all, I'm all of 49 years old. You don't have to worry about me populating the world. I'm not populating the world. I ain't trying to. I did my contribution to society. You do not have to worry about it. I don't know. Hey, super dog. I'm just over here talking shit. I don't want to take no bills and I pill bills. And then people are like, oh, hormone therapy, that's like a new thing. I don't know what that is, but I know I gotta pay for it. I know insurance doesn't cover it, so I'm just gonna go through it. I'm just gonna go through it, and you guys are gonna go through it with me. We're gonna go through it together. Because I know Mama Money's going through it early too. We're just gonna go through it together. Because listen, that's the reason why I don't get iron infusions. Because I don't even like taking that iron. I don't like taking iron. I don't like taking pills in general. I don't like taking pills. But I don't even like taking aspirin. I don't know. That's our generation. We gotta suck it up. We are all in this together, Donna. We all in this. And then we could take it out on the men who just want to send us pictures. We have an excuse. And this is, I wish, like, married men, because, we get them a lot in here. I wish married men will understand that about their wives as well. Or even men in general. And that's the reason why I think all men should have a daughter. Because I don't think men really realize the emotions that we go through as women. Yeah, and you want to sit there and always tell us we're emotional. But yeah, you don't want to understand any of our emotions. And guess what? We don't want you to fix it. We just want you to shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just leave me alone. I'll be all right. Just leave me alone. And then the men definitely go through it because The wives are not paying attention anymore because they're just going through that time of life, and now all of a sudden they need attention. I need attention because my wife ain't giving it to me no more. She don't want to talk to me. She don't want to hear the same story over and over and over and over and over again. It's, just listen and shut up. Exactly, Susu. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't need you to fix it. We don't even know the answers. We don't even know what's wrong with us. You asking us what's wrong. We don't fucking know. We don't fucking know. And you want to have this, and all you're doing is aggravating me. And now I say something nasty to you, and now I'm the fucking problem. If you would have just left me the fuck alone. Thank you for my donuts. I was gonna call you Mommy Donuts. That's what I was gonna call you. Mommy Donuts. Thank you, Mommy Donuts. Good morning, D. But they want to be the ones that want to be heard. Isn't that so funny though? I don't want to hear the same story over and over. And then they get on the fucking app because, of course, we never heard the story before. So then they want to sit there and tell us the story. Thank you for achieving my goal. Then they want to sit there and tell us the same story over and over. Go, yeah, back in 1996, I could have played pro ball. Oh yeah, I'm like all the fucking stories that we've heard over and over and over and over again. Like that is even getting old. All these men with the same fucking issues. And this is Mental Health Awareness Month, isn't it? We're gonna celebrate. Good morning, Rodney. Good morning. Don't mind me. I'm just sitting here talking shit because obviously, I know sometimes you just need to talk shit sometimes. But that's what happens when you get. That's the only thing I don't like about getting bananaed is that if you haven't been on your page for such a long time, it takes a while for people to know where you at. Especially when you got so many different fucking pages. I was talking about first kiss, Mama Money. Do you remember your first kiss? I don't know, but I guess I'm gonna end the live because hey, just saying, good morning. How was your fishing trip? Just saying, were you in here yesterday when that guy said that he lived in my town? You another late bloomer? Damn, I guess I really was fast. I guess I really was. Hey, girls, good morning. Everybody said that when they were like 13, 14 years old. Mine was in elementary school. I had to be maybe fourth grade. Maybe fourth grade. How old is fourth grade? 10? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I guess I was early. See, look, another one. I don't know. You late bloomers. You late bloomers. I was just always been fast. I don't know. I get it from my mama. That's what I get it from my mama. But I remember being on the side of the building of my school, of my elementary school, and kissing his. I remember his first and last name. I don't know. Oh, like it brings back memories because I was thinking of his name in my head. He was a little short guy too. He was little. He was. I think he probably still is little. He was one because even as we grew up, I don't remember him getting any taller. That goes like my son's father. He's a little guy too. My son's father's. I'm tall. I'm 5'1" and I'm taller than my son's father. He's a little guy. Yeah, little guy. Yeah. So we had. Yeah, that was. Good morning, Reggie. How you doing this morning? My mother. Let me tell you something. My mother wasn't a church lady, but she was very strict. My mother was like, I wasn't allowed to wear nail polish. I wasn't even allowed to have earring. I wasn't allowed to leave without like a second earring. My mother, I wouldn't even wear chapstick. I wouldn't even wear chapstick. I couldn't even wear chapstick. My mother was very strict too, up until, but I had a way. When there's a will, there's a way. And I was definitely, so yeah, yesterday's live was about the dumbest, and I was definitely, so yeah, yesterday's live was about the dumbest lie you ever told, right? So I remember and of course I had to be home before dark, right? And I was, again, a bit too busy being fast at some kid's house. I was with my homegirl, and I remember his name too. And we was in his basement, and we was humping. And I was in junior high school around that time. I think it was junior high school. but he lived far, and New York, we walk, right? So we had to walk. So by the time I got home, it was getting dark. And my mother was already waiting for me. She was waiting for me at the corner. I ran over my ankle, and I had to go to the emergency room. And I had to go to the emergency room. My mother not only did she beat my behind, she beat my friend's behind too. We both got it that fucking day. My mother was so mad. But it was a dumb lie. Like come on. But like come on. So did you guys ever have a dumb lie like that? Oh wow, that's a lot. My mother would told me so I grew up Catholic. So my mother was like, just go up into junior high school when you do your confirmation. That's all she cared about. Just make sure because because you in order to get married in a Catholic church, you have to have all your sacraments. That's the only reason why she wanted me to go. So I did it all the way up to that. I didn't do it for my kids. My oldest son's father, he went because his grandmother was very Catholic. My youngest son, he grew up in Georgia. They don't know what Catholic is. No shade, mama, buddy. So, yeah, nah. My mother was just a strict mother. My mother was just a very strict mother. She didn't play. My mother did not play. She was very mean. She still is fucking mean. My father was very soft. My father was very gentle. Like he just let my mother do whatever the fuck. He didn't give a shit. All he wanted to do was work and come home. That's it. Which is why I don't understand why all these men on this fucking app want to talk so damn much. I don't remember. My father wasn't a talker. My father definitely didn't take pictures. He definitely was. I don't remember my father taking any type of picture. He just wanted to work and put on a soap opera. He wanted to work, watch his soap operas, watch his TV, just leave him the fuck alone. So so the way that these men act on this app and in real life, I don't know those type of men. I really don't. Talk about feelings all the fuck. I don't know if my father had feelings. I'm sure he did. I guess. I don't know. And even when my father got mad at us, we were laughing at him because it was like he had no like he was like he wasn't that type of guy. So especially when these men when I hear them be just like, but you need to listen to me and now you need to talk to me and hear about my feelings. When y'all men start getting feelings? When y'all men start getting feelings? Tell me. You know. I don't know. I'm not a man. I like this other guy in my chat that was a white. I should share this fucking live to him. What was his fucking name? Do you remember his name, Susu? I think it was Charles. It was Charles the something. Charles Lee Robinson. There he is. Look, I just shared the live to him. Let me find out why this grown ass man wanted to send me a picture. So anyway, I should have known that he was an asshole because when I clicked, and I don't check people's profile, but I was like, let me just look, right? So I looked, and when I clicked on his profile, it said he's an author of a book called something Damaged Woman. He wrote a book about damaged women. Good morning, Charles Lee Robinson. You gonna have this conversation with me? Because why you stood me up yesterday? Oh, you so silly. Charles Lee Robinson, what happened? What happened to you? What happened to you yesterday? Good morning. That's how you left me yesterday, hanging. Good morning. I thought we were gonna go out. I don't know how to invite you up. Do you know how to request up? You want to have a conversation? Or a conversation that we could have had yesterday on the phone? Like, why didn't you just call me? Why didn't you just call me so we could have a conversation? I don't get it. I'm trying to understand this, Mr. Robinson, since you are an author of women. Please help me understand why we didn't go out yesterday. Let's see how arrogant you are to see if you're gonna actually come up here and talk to me. I guess not. I guess you're scared. That's the reason why. Is that the reason why? Is that the reason why we didn't see each other yesterday? But my more, I mean, whatever. I don't know. I don't, if you don't, I guess you don't like me. It's okay. I get it. But I just want to know this whole like sending picture thing. I really want to know like why do men send pictures instead of just like saying hello or saying or calling? Hey, yo, you a sucker. I can't believe we ain't gonna have this conversation. Alright, that's like that's fine. I gave you a chance. Don't say, man. Don't tell me I don't give you chances. I give you chances. It's not my fault you fumble. I hope you're paying no, Superman, because it's gonna be you when you next weekend when you fumble on me too. Weekend when you fumble on me too. Unbelievable. That's all right, Susu. It's okay. I've been rejected before. I'll get over it. That's okay because you know what? Soon I'm gonna be traveling, and with my traveling, I'll be able to go ahead and see whoever the fuck I want to fucking see. I gotta be worried about men in my own fucking town. I could be traveling and I have a different dude in every fucking state. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Good morning, David Jones. I guess I'm getting tired again. I've been talking since about 4 o'clock. And nobody wants to have a conversation with me. No, well, you ladies have been having conversations with me. I know you guys are getting ready, doing 1,000 different things at the same time. And I don't mind. And I know that Superman is traveling. Even though I don't know why you can't go in the box and talk to me, Superman. Why you can't just come in the box? You got enough followers. I could talk to you while you traveling. Are you scared to have a conversation too? You afraid that I'm not gonna like you anymore? Are you gonna be scared? Are you gonna, I can't believe, yo, why this dude ain't having this conversation with me though? Why would you even ask somebody for their number and not even want to interact with them? It's so weird to me. And then you have the nerve to have a book that says something about damaged woman. Can you write about being damaged? I'm damaged man, please. Somebody do that. What up? Somebody please fucking do that. Because it's mind-boggling to me. Well, okay, New York City here. Congratulations. What that mean? I'm not in New York City. I'm in Florida. It's in that way. Where we go from here? I love it when my son sends me money and I don't even gotta ask him. That's what I'm talking about. See, my son was raised right. Women are money. They are. They are. You know why? Do you have the answers? Do you have the answers, Sadiq? Why that we are running amok? I could tell you why. But I want to hear a man's perspective because you men seem to know a lot about us women. You even write books about it. So tell me, why when I am running amok? I'm running so much amok. I'm in my house right now, able to talk shit on the internet. That's how much of amok I'm running. Don't you think if us women were running amok, we wouldn't be on this fucking app? We'd be too busy running amok. Oh, but you've obviously been on TikTok. What does that mean? What does feminism mean? Can you please tell me that? And when was feminism a thing? Oh, that's why you. I've been starting to look at people's fucking profiles. I'm not even doing it. I'm like training a cat. No, you are just like need to. You've been out of life since 1996. You've been out of life in 1996. You don't know nothing. Get off of TikTok. You need to get off of TikTok. Stop learning. Just get your experiences by actually going outside and dating women. And you could realize that we're not that bad. We're not that bad. We're actually soft and cuddly and sweet and gentle and sexy. Go outside. Go outside. When was the last time you went on a fucking date? When was the last time you went on a date? I don't think it has anything to do with anything that TikTok has programmed you to be saying. It's like training a cat to be a dog. For real? Who says that shit? All right, so I think what's happening. I know. I read your bio. I'm starting to. You. Oh. Okay. Are you? Do you want to have a conversation? I'm interested. I won't. I won't flirt with you. I'll be nice. Okay. So did you get? Because I did read your bio. Because I never usually read people's bios. I never do. And I'm starting to learn to do it now. Because it's interesting. Because it's interesting what people put in their bios. And I guess I would kind of learn a little bit more about them, which I don't, because I don't like learning people by reading their fucking bio. I like, you live for selling, stalling, stalling what? But my whole thing is about, is your wife a feminist? Is your wife is your wife trained? Like, I don't understand this shit. So, because how you know about a single woman? How you know about a single woman? For real. You've been locked up half your life and then you're married on top of that. All you know about is you're a married woman. That's all you really know about. And I'm pretty sure you don't know shit about her either. That's why you're on this fucking app trying to learn her. Yeah, okay, so that's great. So worry about your fucking wife then. Why are you sitting here? Oh, my live. Can you tap the screen? Can you please tap the screen? Thank you, Mama Money. Thank you, Mama Money. You always on time. Thank you, because that's how they got me the last time too. Look, you see what I'm saying? Like, Superman. You see what I'm saying? Why I gotta pull you up on the audio live? Why you can't have a conversation with me now? I don't understand. You have an audio live talking about women who are single and you a married man. Yo, you don't like your wife? You don't like her? You don't like her? You don't like her? You come on in, true. I don't understand. Or is it your mother that you don't like? This is the problem. I'm about to get. All right, let me be nice. Let me be nice. It does. So come up here and have a conversation with me. I don't know. It doesn't flow better. It doesn't. It doesn't flow better. Even in talking to me, you're just gonna get mad and start cursing me out because you're gonna lose. Be in your fucking emotions, so you're gonna end up yelling and cursing at me. But if you can't. I don't know why I can't bring you up. Don't you want you? Oh, I mean, oh, you. Oh, that's why. I get it. That's fine. You ain't new to the TikTok either, so this is your. I know this is your burner page. I don't care. You already did. Didn't you realize that, Shadiq? Didn't you realize you already did? Not only did you disrespect me, you disrespect every woman that's listening or in this chat. There ain't nobody in here, but my friends are in here. My friends are in here, and you disrespected them. A whole grown ass married man. You sent me a request. I don't know how to do that shit. You think I know how to? I can't do it because you don't got enough followers, babe. You don't got enough followers, Mister. So where's your regular page? Since you said, don't you say you have a live broadcast? So where's your regular page? Mama Money, can you just send him a request? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. But I don't think you can come up. You can go audio. What does that mean? That's a new TikTok thing too. Are you in prison right now? You say you was locked up in prison. Are you in prison right now? I don't know what that means. I don't know what go audio is. Listen, I'm a 49-year-old woman. I don't know. I'm newborn just like you. I've been in the. I haven't been. But can you call marriage the prison system? Can you? I did my time too. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. There we go. Boom. Gotcha. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing, Adrian?
I'm excited.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I love a good conversation, and seems like it's very rare that I'm able to have conversation with people. So I'm intrigued. So all right. So can I tell you what happened? And good morning. So can I tell you what happened?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, so I want to get your perspective because I've been asking everybody. Nobody's been scared to have it. Okay, so there's a guy. He actually came in my chat earlier because I invited him, but he got scared and didn't want to have this conversation. But since you are all knowing, I want to ask you this question. I'm from New York. You know I got a small ass mouth. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now he was in my chat yesterday and he was talking about he is in Tampa. I'm in Tampa now, right? So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, let's hang out. It was like five, it was around this time, 7 o'clock in the morning. He was like, you got plans? I said, no. I said, well, I do got plans. I said, but I'll cancel them. We could go hang out. I said, get in my inbox, right? So he gets in my inbox and it's his number. So now I inboxed him my number. So now he sends me a text message, but it's just his picture. Not an inappropriate picture, just a picture. Why men do that? It happens a lot. Me and my whole friends are here talking earlier. It happens a lot. We will exchange pictures. We will exchange phone numbers with men on and off the app. And they like to send us pictures of themselves. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, let me start off with this, Adrian. And am I saying it right, Adrian?
Adrian like Rocky. Yo,
Oh,
Adrian.
Adrian. These are strange times, Adrian, yo.
Okay.
And I'm saying that to say that the generation we come from, it was pretty much straightforward.
Okay,
Everybody's
pause. Pause. These are
yeah.
55-year-old men.
Right.
These are
I
men
understand
from
that.
our generation.
Right, but check it out. What I'm
Okay,
saying
good.
is the lines and the lanes was pretty straightforward, and it was what it was. The way it is today, you've got to stay in tune and learn so many different trends and respect so many different like
Why?
ideologies
Why?
that
Why ideologies?
yeah,
Why?
yeah, because of I'm gonna say not only the Me Too movement, but feminism and Black Lives Matter.
Oh, what? No. Why? Why that got? What that got to do with sending me a picture?
I'm trying to show you something.
You not showing me
Everybody,
anything. I can't see.
okay,
Yeah.
everybody has an opinion and an idea. And not to offend anybody, everybody tries to take on everybody's ideology. But at the same time,
Okay. So what's the ideology of somebody sending me a picture?
okay,
You don't gotta make it deep because you just said other people, right? That's not you, right?
right, but let me say
All
this,
right, so, all
Adrian.
right, so why do you think, since you know down to earth and you don't think
Okay,
like that, why do you think somebody
because
makes send pictures
because
first?
so many women will accept that and go for that. So these days, you don't know the difference
Go
between
for what?
somebody's uh-huh.
What's the goal? What's the goal? What was the goal? Go for what? Like, what's the goal?
Okay, the same way he sent you a flick, Adrian, and you was
Mhm.
confused and offended by it, I'm sure 10 other women would accept it and would have ran with that.
Okay, so right there, right? Why couldn't now he lives in my town, right? We
Yes.
said we were gonna meet up. Why can't we just meet up and then he could have the whole interaction?
Okay. Now, what you said makes sense. And in this day and time, you got to be specific and exact and not assume a dude should know that.
Well,
Because
I told him,
dude,
I told him, I said we're gonna meet up. I said I had plans, but I
right,
would cancel my plans so
right.
that me and him could meet up.
Okay. So after what
Said
happened,
that.
Adrian, if you could backtrack, what you would
Hmm?
have did different? You would have
Nothing.
been specific. Say, listen, whatever the guy's name is, don't send me no flicks.
No. What the fuck? I gotta tell some. I
Yeah,
gotta teach
that's what I'm trying to
somebody that
say.
shit. I ain't teaching nobody shit.
Nah, but
That's bullshit.
no,
What? I gotta tell them that don't send me pictures.
yeah,
Okay, so
because
now let me continue the conversation because it
right,
didn't end like that. It didn't
right,
end like that. So now I send him a picture, and of course my smart ass mouth is like, "Damn, you're gonna send me a picture before you even send me your name, right?"
right.
So now he goes, "Well, my name is in my bio."
Okay,
So now I'm like, well, your picture's in your bio too, because it wasn't like he just took a selfie of himself right there and then. He
right.
sent me a picture that's been on his phone. So,
Okay,
so then I'm like, well, you know what? Let's start all over. Good morning, and then he said good morning, and then that was it. I didn't hear from him again.
okay. So you're confused. You think he's playing games with you or he's scared
No,
of
not. I don't give a fuck what it was. I don't
all
give a
right.
shit. Honestly, I just want to know because it's not just him who does that. I've seen a lot of men do that. A lot of men they will sit there and send a picture. Now, for me and my lady friends as well. And that's why I wanted to get a man's perspective. To me, it just screams insecurity. To me, it's like this is my picture. Do you like it? They want me to respond. They want my lady friends to respond to like, wow, what a handsome picture. Oh, you're a good looking guy. Oh, you look good. We feel like they were looking for that response, that validation.
Yeah.
And
But
when and because I did not give him that validation, It was, so it's like, do you like me before we actually go on a coffee date
Yeah.
or take a walk in the park or go to the
Right.
beach?
Now, would this happen back in 95 or 2000? Of course not.
No.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, back in the days, it was pretty straightforward and the lines was clear. Today is so many lanes and
But
so
okay,
many.
so what is the lane then? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what I'm saying. Dudes is trying to juggle and carry so many ideologies, perspectives that when they
The only
deal with
one that ain't
somebody,
doing it is you because you keep on repeating. This is what I feel like people who've been on the internet too damn long. Y'all
yeah,
repeat the same thing over and over and over again, and you can't have a conversation behind the rehearsed. It's a book of TikTok. It's a book of TikTok that I feel like some men read that they always have the same conversations over and over and over again, and they can't go beyond
no,
what the typical conversation is. I heard what you said, right?
yeah,
You said about the ideology, da 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 da. It was
right,
very straightforward. It's a question back in the 1990s, right? Go
yeah,
back to that mindset of thinking, right?
right,
Because at the end of the day, I feel now if you want to go back to the 1990s, I feel like a lot of these men between 45, 47, and 55, our generation of men still think it's 1996, but
right.
they know they don't look like it's 1996 no more. They're going through this thing called menopause where it's like, damn, 1996, I thought I was going to have more money than this, or I'm going to have my own job, and now I'm really not this. So they start getting insecure. And what happens, they look for a woman to validate them, a woman to say, great job. That's why if you hear, you want to talk about the ideologies on TikTok, a lot of times you hear a lot of these men, they are, good morning, Empress, good morning, Brenda. A lot of these men are like, they always talk about, women just want, think of men are ATMs, right? So back in 1996, when we were 20 years old, yes, we were 20-year-olds looking for ATMs, but we're not 20-year-olds no more. We're grown ass fucking women. We 50. We ain't looking for a free meal. We should already have our own house. We should be established in our job. Our kids should be already fucking raised already. So why would we look at you as an ATM when we should already have a fucking own?
But Adrian, okay, when a man meets a woman, and he might date women from 25 to 65, and each generation got a different mindset. So some will go for the flick, some will act like an ATM, some will act like they independent. So he won't know until he deals with that person.
No, okay, but no. Well, no. No, okay, so I don't think you're right about that because I think a lot of times, right? Because you can fucking call me on the fucking phone and have a conversation with me.
Yeah, but even that, nowadays, a phone call, even between friends, they text. They don't even call no more.
That really? Yes, you're a fucked up friend. You don't call your friends?
You know
You
how
call
many
your wife? Talk
people?
about that. Do you call your wife and have a conversation with your wife? Or do you text her?
Yeah, we do both.
Okay, so what's the difference? What's the problem?
But I'm saying in today's, everybody, let me put it in a nutshell. Everybody is doing them. So until you actually get specific instructions, you don't know what that person is on. So you might, on some days you don't talk, Adrian. Other days you want to date. Other days you shut, you know what I'm saying? So I won't know until I specifically meet Adrian and say, what you on? How you carry it?
Okay,
Well, I don't like,
I get it. So again, how do you do that if you can't get past the picture stage since that's the
okay,
stage now?
right. But he might not know. Now he knows the picture is an
He
issue.
was.
He knows that now. So
No,
with
no,
you,
he knows that he'll never get a date with me ever again. That's what he
okay,
knows.
all right, so that shuts
He
that
knows
down with you.
that shit.
Right, but then
He knows that he is blocked. He knows that. Well,
okay,
what else, Daddy? Okay, what?
okay, I'm trying to make it clear, Adrian, that for a guy to come out in this dating pool today and again meet women from 25 to 65.
Why they meet? Okay, so let's stop this. Why is a 55-year-old meeting a 25-year-old? Because you can't talk to me if you first of all I'm 50 years old, right? So if that should be like an obvious thing. You're not gonna talk to me because I'm 50 years old like a 20-year-old, right? That's the obvious, right?
I would hope so. You
Okay, so
got
this
older women
again,
acting
why
like,
would you send me a picture when that 20-year-old likes the pictures? The 50-year-old doesn't like the pictures. If you've been dating, like you say you dating and you know women and you know all this ideology and all this other bullshit, like you
yeah, that's
say,
not true,
you
Adrian.
should know that 50-years-olds don't want fucking pictures.
That's not true, Adrian. You got
Yes,
older
it is
women.
fucking true. No, no.
What?
Why
Okay,
do you see
Adrian.
a picture of you though? Why
uh,
is that's such a that's like a you're a man.
Yeah,
You're
but
a
Adrian,
man. I
you
don't
used to live,
we are not attracted to your look. I mean we
right?
should be, but that doesn't make us all nipples hard and shit.
Yeah, but Adrian, you used to live in New York City.
I'm born and raised.
Okay,
When I
you know how
graduated.
many women in New York City is from 30 up that's with everything? They
So,
that okay, so when a dude sends a flick to a chick, just because she's 50, that don't mean she don't take flicks.
No,
That's not a
she,
rule.
but
That's not a
sis,
law.
but
You got
sis,
chicks 50 acting worse than chicks
yeah.
25.
Hold on, Sadiq.
but
Good morning,
sis.
Hush. Let me cash Hush up. Because Hush, you was live yesterday, and I was going to go on your live and talk about this because I was so mad. But then, you having all your females around you and shit. So I was like,
You know
yeah,
I
I'm going
got
to
my,
have
you
to
know I
live.
got my bitches.
You
You know I
know?
got my bitches. You heard? But sis, she right about that, and what she's right about is that if you no you are absolutely right, Adrian. When say and this is why she's right, because if you're a man, you know your stature, you know who you are. So you could bag a pretentious 20-year old, but guess what? You could also bag a 35, 40, 50, 60-year old. You bag women because you're a man.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let me
From
Right.
ask you something,
25 to
Hush.
65.
Let me tell you what happened, Hush. Let me tell you if you and you do this because you're a single man. Sadiq is not single; he married. So, but you a single man. So you meet a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday on my chat, speed, I'll do it in New York minute. You from New York, you so you could hear it. So a guy was in my chat. He said he lived in Tampa. I was just like, okay, cool, let's hang out. I said, I got plans, but I said, hit me up in my inbox. He hits me up in the inbox. He has his number there. I send him my number, right? He sends me back a text message, and it's just his picture. Do you do that, Hush? Do you send women pictures?
I don't know.
Hey, Hush, can I say this though? You hear me, homie? All
what's
right.
up?
What I'm telling Adrian, right, is that our generation is not the only mindset no more. It's so many lanes that you meet abroad. She say, listen, I want you to pay on the first date. You say, no, I pay on the first date. She say, I go 50-50. Other chick say she paid for herself. You
Right.
won't know how she carried it until you talk to that specific individual.
So
So
then
it's
you
no,
call me instead of sending me a picture. Like I don't
yeah,
understand.
no, but when you say,
He can't get past it, Hush, because I'm
no,
over
I
here
understand,
at the
Adrian.
picture.
Listen, I understand what you're saying, but you saying that like that's law. That's law for you. But how many other chicks will go for the picture and say, "Okay, I got
Right.
your flick. I liked it. What's next?"
Right. Cause sending a picture of myself of my meatloaf
No,
that that
no, it's not even an inappropriate picture, Hush. Like this is a regular picture of your face, like your profile picture.
yeah. So even with that, it's like it's like me peacocking. It's like, yeah, this is what you got. This is what
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
but
So
she's upset with that. What I'm saying is, it
I'm not
depends who
upset.
you
I mean,
talking to.
I want to know why men will do it because it doesn't work.
No, because
It
some women
doesn't
it
work.
works. That's what I'm saying. For
right,
some
right. Yeah.
women,
You
Oh,
see what he's
so what
saying?
happened?
It works. It works
She
for. It
stupid as
works for.
hell.
That's what
Adrian,
he.
this is an Instagram generation.
But
Instagram
listen, but
is a
I
picture.
understand Hush. Hush. All right, and I've been talking to you for a
I
second.
get it. I get it. I get it.
No,
I
because
get it.
Hush is like, we could meet up and you could feel me in person. Like you would have
Right.
called me on the phone because it was 8 o'clock in the morning. And so, after that, I said, asked him, I said, you damn, you gonna send, because he didn't even send me his name. He didn't send me his name. He didn't send me, good morning, Tosh. He didn't send me, nothing. Good morning. So he just sent me the picture. So then my fast ass mouth, I told him, I said, damn, you're not even gonna tell me your name. And so he sent back, it's in my bio. So I'm like, well, this
Mm.
picture is in your bio.
That's what he said.
Yes, what he said. He said his name is in his bio.
Oh hell no!
Okay, so now I tell him. So now I'm like, well, your picture. Right. So now So now I'm like. So I told him. I said, let's start all over. I said, good morning. He said, good morning. And then that was it. I didn't hear from him the rest of the fucking day.
Yeah, I'd cut that, but cut that joke
I should have cut him 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay,
I
now,
wanted to go out
hey,
so
in my
badly.
bio. What
hey,
the fuck?
Hush. Hey,
What?
Hush. Okay, you see the same way Adrian ain't going for that? There's
Yeah.
a thousand other women her age or younger that will go
And
for
who
that.
cares about the other? I'm here right now telling you, let's meet the fuck up.
Okay, cool.
You can talk to the 1,000 women when I leave you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but
After we do what we need to be doing, then you can go ahead and call the other
right, but Adrian, all that says
999
is
fucking
that
women. I don't give a shit about the other. You got an opportunity right now
no
to
doubt.
meet up with a woman and feel me, touch me,
Mm.
laugh. I'm a good motherfucking time.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm
Adrian,
saying? But you rather want to do what? See, you
right,
want me to sit there and coddle you and tell you, oh, you so handsome, you so good
yeah, but
looking.
but
I'm
but,
not
but Adrian,
coddling no
see the
fucking bum
same
ass
way
motherfucker.
you
I don't give
standing,
a shit.
Adrian, the same way you standing or what you stand on. He's standing what he stand on.
He
You
can
got
stand by himself and not get no
no,
pussy
no.
because at the
He
end of
no,
the day,
no, that don't mean he gonna
at the
stand
end
by
of the day,
himself.
it's much easier for
Adrian,
you.
that don't mean he gonna stand by himself. That means he's
I
not
don't
gonna
give a
stand
fuck.
with
I
you.
don't care. I don't give a
Okay,
shit.
what I'm saying
Whatever.
is in our generation, it
It's
was
okay.
clear,
He
straight
don't like
line.
women. It's
The-
okay. He don't
right,
like
right.
women. He don't want pussy. At the end of the day,
That's
that's all
not
that
true.
matters.
No, no,
That's
It's
not
no,
true.
fucking
no.
true.
That's
Yes, it
not
is
true.
That's not
true.
true.
That's
That's not
not
true.
true.
That's not true.
Okay, but anyway, everybody got an
Why is it
ideology,
not
opinion
true? Why is
today.
it not true?
Because Sid is right. Sid is right when it comes to time frame. We in our 40s, Adrian. So therefore we done did that. We know what it is. So the whole thing is, if it's about pussy and it's about if it's about the P and the D, then guess what? It's gonna be about the P and the D.
Okay.
But we're it's,
Let me ask you this, Adrian. You think he was
No,
trying to
your
marry you?
relationships. You want to
Adrian,
learn me. You want to understand me. You
Adrian,
want to know about your feelings. Go ahead.
Adrian, you think he was trying to marry you?
I don't give a shit. I don't care. How would I fucking know?
Okay.
I know
So
he didn't want my pussy because at the end of the day, that's
oh
all it is.
what?
It's your first fucking
Oh
goal. At the
what?
end of the day, is you're a man. You're the leaders, right? Your
Yeah.
first interaction
Yeah.
with a woman is like, damn, I want to fuck her. I don't know, because when I look at y'all, that's what I be looking at y'all like, am I gonna fuck him or not? You know what I'm saying? So that first interaction,
Wow.
you
Shit.
you know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't even matter. All that other shit, all that thinking in your head shouldn't even
but you
matter.
can't force a dude to
The fuck
think the
you?
way
I
you want
know.
him to
I
think.
know. I know. I can't
That's
force that fucking. You're right. I've
Right.
been having that fucking problem for a very long fucking time. You absolutely fucking right about that.
Let me ask you this, Adrian. Not being offensive. How long you been single now?
When he was single,
But it's
Without a husband or a boyfriend?
I haven't had a husband in 3 years, but I was married for 15.
Okay. Any particular reason why that marriage ended?
Nah, because I don't like him. But it wasn't him. It was because I mean, it wasn't because of him. It wasn't because of him. It was because a guy I dated right afterwards. Right, I was just talking to everybody in the chat earlier about. Right after that, I dated another guy. I dated another guy and he was so loving and he was all over and he just loved the shit out of me. And it was just, it was. I mean, he would breathe my ear. He would stare at me. He would tell me that one nostril was bigger than the other. Like he was all into me.
oh
And
shit.
it was too much. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. And I told him, I said, listen, I don't want to break up with him. I said, you could just be on one, we could see you on weekends. And he didn't like it. He did not like it. He wanted to be just up underneath me. And I didn't want to be all up underneath
Okay.
him.
But Adrian, what I'm learning, I've been home 4 years now. I did 27 years. I did 20 in the state, 7 in
Yeah.
the feds. I'm married. I got my own place. I'm working for the city. Everything is good, right? What I'm understanding is today's day, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a phone. Everybody has a page. And even though I might have been frustrated, at some point you got to recognize everybody's ability to exist. So I might not like or agree.
What are you?
I'm
Yo, what are you talking about? You
I'm
lost
trying.
me now.
Okay,
You crying? You
I may not
crying?
agree.
I'm see if he understands what you just said.
What
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
is I may
No,
not
no.
agree with
I get it.
everybody's opinion or way of life, but they got a right to exist and stand on what they stand on.
Right.
So if they move in a certain way
Okay.
and I don't like it, I don't like it, but that's them. So okay, he sent you a flick, you don't like it, I don't deal with it. That's it, it's over.
I know,
Okay,
Shadiq.
the other dude was
I'm
too
not fucking
touchy
crying
feely.
over this shit.
Okay, you said the
There's
other.
billions
No,
of
no,
men. There's billions of y'all. I love every single one of them.
But
There'll be another one.
Shadiq,
Actually, I do have a date already with Superman. He's been watching. He's in Jacksonville, so he's supposed to be taking me out. So, but
Okay.
you not fucking worried about this shit? What happened?
this is the thing. Also, Sadiq, what she just said was also she said she had a dude that told her how big one nostril was in
Yeah,
her nose. So he was paying attention to her, and she
right.
said no,
It was
and
too
this is
much
what
for her.
she said.
It was too
Right,
much.
right, and she said no. She said no. You
You
stay
get
where
some
you
good
at.
dick.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at,
Yeah.
and we'll see each other on a weekend. But because he didn't want that, she recognized that this nigga is a potential stalker, or he
No, it wasn't that. It was just I felt like I was married all over again.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
out of you know what I'm saying, like
So at what point, Adrian, do you constantly divorce your marriage completely and start fresh with a new
What are
dude?
you talking about? Every day, every time I meet one.
So if you carrying the baggage that
God
you felt like
damn.
you was
Every time
married,
every time I meet a man, I'm married to him for that moment, and then after that, it's
Oh Lord, I
That's it. I'm here for a short time. I'm not for here for a long time.
Oh shit!
So
I did it. And let me tell you, Sadiq, since you want to be all invested in you and analyze me, right? I have been taking care of a child, a dog, a house, a family, for all my life. You know, we start young. Back in the days, we all had kids when we were younger, right? I've been always taking care of. So this is my first time in my life. I don't got shit to take care of except for me. I ain't trying to get. I don't want that shit. I don't want that.
all
Oh,
right, so
I can wake. Yeah, this whole weekend, you know what I did? Nothing. I did nothing.
okay,
I stayed in my bed the whole fucking weekend. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to clean. I didn't have to do fucking nothing. I didn't do what I wanted to do for the first
okay.
time in my fucking
So
life.
you at a
So yeah,
stage in
it's
your
not
life.
about divorcing my husband, and I don't want none of that shit. Again.
Okay, so you at a stage in your life where you basically
Talk about
taste
it,
it,
Nick. I'm sorry,
taste the
say it again.
freedom. But I think it's a phase. Once that phase is
It's a
over,
phase. Okay, it's not a phase. Yeah, let me ask you, have you ever taken? Nah, because this is why you men never understand it. Because have y'all ever taken any care of anything besides yourself all your fucking lives?
Well, this is the
I
thing.
mean, really, was anybody, unless you raised your child, have you ever been responsible for anybody else?
Okay. So,
my
Adrian,
wife,
you can't.
All your
Adrian,
life,
wait,
all your life,
Adrian.
you was in prison for 25 years. How the fuck you took care of your wife?
27,
Adrian, that's
but I've
wrong.
been with her for the
27
past
years. How you
13
took
years.
care of your wife? No, I
Adrian,
want to know how you took care of her.
okay,
Go ahead,
but
Daddy. What you
Emotionally,
saying, Daddy? Huh?
spiritually.
But
You know,
that's wrong. That's wrong, Adrian. That is wrong to say because men, we have to take care of priorities. That's what men have. Men have priorities.
what's the
And
okay?
Sadiq,
If you're with a
okay,
woman,
but
right?
Sadiq,
If you're with
okay,
a woman, I get it.
but look,
Okay.
you can't bring back his past, his
Who's
troubled
past?
past. Okay, but you can't bring back his troubled past, and
Who's
now
past?
his trouble. He told you what his troubled past was, but
Sadiq, I don't fucking know me. This is his fucking bio.
but
Ain't
he
said
did.
it already.
Okay, but how you don't know him?
Come
But
on, then.
you just bring it right back up. You
Why
just
you talk
bring
about?
it
I
right.
can't talk about something that he brought up
Yeah, but how does it connect to the relationship?
You know
because
what?
you said that you took care of your wife, right?
Right.
Yes.
How can you take care of
Okay,
your wife if you're in prison?
Okay, I'm gonna
Adrian.
say this: men are providers, protectors, and
You were
securers, right?
providing when you man. I don't know who
Adrian,
the fuck you
Adrian,
think you
stop.
talking to, but
Eh,
that's some bullshit for
uh,
real.
but Adrian,
Why
you
is
That's
got
some
that?
bullshit. I've been with a dude that was locked up. I did a lot of time. I was actually talking about that earlier. I did a lot of time with some dude right and let us taking 8-hour buses upstate to up north. I probably went to every single fucking prison up north.
Yeah.
you ain't go to fish
You can't
scale.
keep sitting there preaching to the
You,
fucking
you,
choir
you
right
ain't
now.
visit me in
You
fish
want to
scale.
take care of shit.
Do you
Yeah.
think dudes don't get money in prison, Adrian?
Right.
Oh my God,
You ain't visit me in
But
fish
you don't know
scale.
what it is like for me to have to sit there and worry about you trying. Fuck that. You think I wasn't? What? Yo, you bugging. That's
But
not taking care of somebody. Talk
okay,
nothing.
okay,
Right the fuck
okay,
your life
okay.
is. It's
But
not
Adrian,
taking care of somebody.
When you in
okay, but
somebody's
Adrian,
life,
Good morning.
Adrian,
Good morning, sugar.
this thing about what you just said, Adrian.
I know. I
You
don't
took,
want to.
you took.
I
I
don't.
know, I know you don't want to, but listen,
I don't have to.
you wicked.
That's the pleasure of not having a man or a husband. I can do whatever the
Wicked.
fuck I want.
The whole thing is you took your time to go up there. You took your time because you've been through the bus schedule, the searching.
I was in
You've been through that for the man that you love at the time.
it.
The man that you love.
Oh, I was
He is
cheating on him. I was
okay,
cheating on
okay,
him. I was fucking around.
but you can't. Okay, so you did that for the man that you love,
And you know
and
how fucked up I am, Sadiq? Hold on a second. You know how fucked I did that shit for 8 years. You know how fucked up I was? He was about to come home.
yeah.
PO came to my house and they said, "This is where he's staying?" I said, "Hell no, he ain't staying here. He had
Why?
to go somewhere else and he had to go to that fucking right there on Long Island City. He had to stay over
Why?
there.
Why you
why?
did that,
Because
Adrian?
you read
Why?
no.
Because he wasn't taking care of me. That's why.
She
Because he
read the
wasn't
You ain't
taking
give
manifest.
him a
care of me. I
chance.
wasn't gonna take care of him.
You
Because
ain't give him a
I
chance.
wasn't gonna take care of his ass.
Sadiq,
Nope. I know it was
Sadiq,
fucked up. Ain't
she
that
read,
fucked up?
she
That shit
met,
was
she
so
read.
fucked up. He was so fucking mad. Oh, he was.
You ain't give him a chance, Adrian.
I
You
Sadiq,
give him
ain't
a chance to
shit.
take care of you.
Sadiq, I swear, 8 years.
I am. That. So what are
She
you?
read that manifest. She read that manifest, and when she signed, she seen to somebody who signed it for the same inmate. She seen somebody who
Nah,
signed for the
I
same.
don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah, you
I
did.
don't even
Yeah,
care.
you did.
I wasn't worried about it.
Yeah, you did.
I
Hey,
was there to love
Yeah,
him. I was
yeah,
there to
you did.
provide. I was there to
hey,
love him.
Adrian, can I
I
ask
was
you a
there to love
question?
him. You know, my mother used to tell me. That's why there's a girl in this app who said that she's a correctional officer. I said I could never be a correctional officer. You know, I would be fucking like crazy up in that motherfucker. But My mother said I was the
You
patron
won't
saint.
have a fucking job. What
My
are you
mother's.
talking
Oh,
about?
I figured it out. My mother said I was the patron saint of prisoners. That's what she used to call me. Because I
Adrian,
used. Let me. You know how many letters I wrote? I used to be.
You want to have a
All the
fucking
time.
job,
There's
Adrian.
beautiful.
Adrian, can I ask you a question, Adrian?
Go ahead.
Have you ever had therapy?
All the time. Yeah, why not? I had therapy this morning too. I have. Do you have quiet times in the morning?
I'm talking about like sit down with
Yeah.
somebody that
Yeah.
really
Really
knows.
do. Oh
No.
yeah.
Her therapist is the Rose.
Well, she never had
That
therapy,
shit
Adrian.
sucks. I don't like that shit. I don't know why women be all hype over that fucking rose. That rose ain't. I bought that shit. I was like, this
Yeah.
is bullshit.
Well, I think I'm gonna say this.
You didn't put
I've
that.
only spoke with you for a few minutes, Adrian, but I can see that you a passionate woman. I can see that you a rider, that you got thoroughness in you,
I'm
but
not a
you have some undealt with issues.
Thank you.
And if you overcome that, then you'll be a star. I mean, you a star in your own
Motherfucker,
right.
I am a star. You don't know.
No,
You
you
know,
a star in your own right.
I
But
am
if
a
you able,
motherfucker. With all my issues that all you men keep on wanting to come see, a whole married man want to fucking see and talk to.
yeah, but let
I
me
do.
say
I
this.
got plenty of fucking
But
issues.
Adrian, let me say this.
What happened, Big Daddy?
Yeah, if you overcome that, and I think you don't really know,
Don't be looking at me like that.
it don't have to be the way it is right now, Adrian.
Oh, okay. All right, Sadiq. You feel better
Sadiq,
about yourself?
Sadiq, and Sadiq.
Yeah,
You feel
Hey,
better
look,
about yourself?
I commend you,
Good
my
job. You
brother.
did your good deed today. High five.
yeah.
I commend you, my brother, because
Appreciate you.
you came from a hardship and you found peace in your life
There's no question.
and continue that journey. You heard?
I take that. I appreciate that.
Yes,
And
sir.
I like to see that amongst everybody I deal with, a sense of peace. And I don't mean peace like quiet. I mean peace like everything makes sense. You satisfied with the way it's playing out. You looking forward to more and better.
And
And you
better.
bring healing. When you deal with people, you don't bring drama and madness. You bring healing. I can see in Adrian, she's intelligent, she's passionate, she's
But I
experienced.
got issues. Good morning, Nick. Good
Yeah,
morning,
but you can
Mama.
overcome them issues.
Let
You
me
can
say
overcome
this.
the issues, Adrian.
I
But you
need
got to give somebody a
therapy.
chance.
Let me say
Nick,
this.
you need
Let me
therapy.
say this. Y'all been talking. Let somebody else come up and say something. First and foremost, y'all gonna get up off my girl. I feel what she's saying, and I'm the same way. Ain't nobody finna have no motherfucking stay in ass man. We done with that bullshit. We grown. We over 40. We close to 50. We ain't doing that shit no more. You stay at your house, I stay at mine. When I want it, I'm
No,
gonna get
never,
it. And that's it. That's just the way it going. Y'all ain't
never.
nobody be in no relationship. We don't have no
It's
problem.
good,
We
Nick.
just
The
like
shit
Never.
is
our
good.
time. We
But
just
never.
like our freedom. We just like the fact that we ain't got to do shit unless we want
Never.
to.
Why can't something?
All right, but
So, hey, Net,
this is the whole
is
thing.
that Net speaking?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
next. That's
Good
next.
morning. How you doing, Net?
Good morning.
Let me
This is
ask you
the
this,
thing.
Net. Is it impossible for you to share a space with a man?
It is
You'll have that
impossible.
freedom?
It is impossible.
Why is that? Why is that?
Why? Why? If I don't want
Never.
to cook, I ain't got to cook.
So,
If I don't want, look, you can't tell me where to go, what to do, what to wear,
Never.
how to
Never.
do it.
Never.
right, but
No.
Net, isn't
Never.
a relationship a compromise?
That's why we
What
don't
do I
want it.
need?
We don't want
What
to
do I need to
compromise.
compromise on?
Right.
My
Right.
kids are grown.
So
My
this is the
kids are
problem.
fully grown. I don't have to compromise with nobody. I don't have to share my time
Okay.
nor give it to anyone.
All right. So this
Okay.
is the problem, ladies. This is the problem, and I'm gonna tell you this is the
You don't
problem.
listen.
No. Y'all did that in your 20s. The freedom. You had the freedom.
We had
No, it's
kids.
not. We was
Listen.
married. We was
I
married.
just want y'all to listen real quick.
No,
You
you
had
need
the
to
freedom.
listen.
You had
You
the
need to
freedom. You
listen.
did
No,
what
you
y'all
need
wanted.
to
You did
listen.
what y'all wanted to do in your 20s.
You,
Your early ages.
no, you need.
And,
No,
and
you
then,
need to
Plus, wait a
listen.
minute.
You
is
need
you
to
gonna listen?
listen.
Is you gonna listen or you just gonna talk?
No, because you trying to tell us our
Well, I'm
life
not
and you
trying to
don't know
tell you
our
nothing.
life.
I'm just trying to ask you to listen to me because I
Uh,
listen to you.
okay, let him because
Netta, I'm responding off of
they
what
have
you
to be
said.
heard. They don't know how to overtalk.
Right. And I'm responding off of what you said, Netta. So the whole thing is you did that. You had the freedom in your 20s.
No, I
Now,
didn't.
oh,
No,
Jesus.
I didn't. That's
You
what
know
I
what?
keep trying to tell
Come on,
you.
come on in,
Netta,
Mama Money. Come on in,
Netta,
Mama Money.
let me land my plane
Go ahead.
before
Let's
you
let him
talk.
then explain that because that's one thing that I've noticed is that some men have to be like heard.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, because I'm a man, and
oh.
I wish a motherfucker
Just let
would
him
be
talk because you
disrespected.
know what happens afterwards. Next, you know, all types of bitches and all this other shit. So
There you go,
let's let him fucking talk.
and that's gonna be next. But the
Disrespect,
whole
right?
thing,
That's what we supposed to settle for. All right, but go ahead. Just let him
but
talk.
okay. So
Yeah.
this is the thing. You did that, right?
I'm
And now you in your 40s. Now you in your 40s. You're an empty nester. Now you got more time, more freedom, and now this is what you're saying. Live my life again. I could do this. I could do that. Yes, do it. But the whole thing is, when meeting men in their 40s, men are complacent. Men are trying to talk more. Men are looking for a woman that's going to be stable. Men are looking for a woman that's going to be not his companion. No, his companion. You know what I'm saying? So men in our 40s, we looking at somebody to settle down with. Yes, we done did the shit in our 20s and 30s, but we not reverting back to our 20s and 30s like you women are. You women are going back to your 20s and 30s.
Okay. Can I? Can
And
I?
y'all fucking 50 and 40 years old. Like, cut it the fuck out. What's wrong with you?
And that's who we're supposed to spend the rest of our lives with.
Right. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
We don't want y'all old
Reliving
ass.
your 20s at 50 something years old. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, we ain't doing that, Daddy.
No. I'm not directing that towards anybody. I'm not directing that towards anybody. I'm
Oh,
just
that's
saying.
so gorgeous.
That was gorgeous. But Hush, here's the problem.
Oh shit.
Um,
Is that Tanzanite?
no.
Oh, who is that? Empress. Okay.
This is
Uh-uh.
Empress.
Go,
Yeah,
go.
see?
Hey,
Hush,
good
here's the
morning, Mama.
problem.
Nice to meet you. Go
Morning.
ahead.
Morning, y'all. Morning. So the problem is, A, we are not reliving our 20s
Right.
when we are in our 40s, 50s, and whatever. We
Uh-huh.
are living a whole new phase of our life where usually we no longer have to be responsible for someone else or
Right.
someone else's, right? We and unfortunately, uh you talked about, oh, you shouldn't be reliving your 20s because you were out in your, you were out there and you had freedom. A lot of us didn't have freedom in our 20s and 30s, and some of us into our 40s, right? Because we were responsible for other people, other creatures, maybe extended family members, all of that. While you just said, oh, we as the men, we ran around for our 20s and 30s. So number one, you're already admitting that for at least an extra decade you had freedom, right? A lot of that time, you had that freedom while still laying up in some woman's bed, right? That's another part that we're not even going to get into. That's, you still were running around doing all of that thing. So
He
you
was
feel
running
like,
around
oh,
and Shadiq was in prison.
well, yeah, I got that part too. I'm gonna get to that.
Can y'all
Ain't that
Now,
those women,
No, no,
wait, hold on.
that gonna
Wait,
stop
but
that. That gonna stop that.
we are
the women they were
experiencing,
running around with at 20
wait,
and 30 was
stop.
us.
That
Oh,
man,
oh,
that
mommy.
man,
Wait,
that
wait, wait,
man is now
let me say,
married.
mommy, let me say this stuff because I gotta,
And y'all not.
mommy. Okay, because I gotta finish getting ready to go get gas before I take Spawn to the bus, or to school. I don't know why I keep
I
saying the
know
bus.
all you ladies are doing that. Except me and
See, even right now, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm focused on I gotta get ready and get out so I can get gas so I can take care of my kids. See, this is what we're talking about. And most of y'all as men aren't as haven't lived that life where you're really focused on taking care of other people. So
That's not true at all. What are you talking about?
no, because most of the men aren't doing the thing where, oh, I got to get the kids to school. I got to
What?
get. I'm telling you, I
What are
didn't
you
say
telling
you.
me?
you
Look,
don't know you
look,
are meant to be men. No,
we gonna get. I'm gonna get to you in a moment. So, the whole point is that women are living a new phase of their life where they're trying and doing things that they did not do in their 20s and so on. They are enjoying life, and in fact, it's so real that one of the things that science tells us is that women who have been married for long periods of time, they actually get happier and healthier when that spouse who has been loading them down unalive, they literally get happier and
Uh-huh.
healthier. They tend to live their lifespans extend when that spouse who's been loading them down
Uh-huh.
kicks the bucket.
Okay.
Now,
You see what you just said? You see
wait,
what you just
it's the
said?
truth. It's the truth.
No, you was waiting. You was
Look,
plotting
wait,
that
hold on.
long. You
No,
was
no, no.
plotting that
It's
long
the
for that
truth.
good man
It's the
to
truth.
pass on. You was plotting
Wait,
that long for that
hold on.
man to pass
No, no,
on.
no,
So
no, no,
therefore,
no.
no,
Because wait, no,
Empress.
because women. Wait. Let
Oh
me
my
finish what
God.
I gotta say. Damn it.
Go ahead.
Women. The science also tells us that by taking a man into our homes, we take on an extra 7 hours of housework a week. 7 hours. Y'all are an extra hour of work a day. Um, that's the reality. Okay.
Check this out.
Now when we deal with men like Sadiq,
Land your fucking
Sadiq,
plane.
shut up. So Sadiq, here's the other thing. You're not in a position to judge completely simply because you spent 27 years locked up. And
27.
yes, and what we also know is that when particularly men, but people in general, get locked up for long periods of time, they they become emotionally stunted at the age that they got locked up. Okay, so you are, let's say you're 45 right now.
I'm in my
You're
early 50s, Empress.
okay. You're in your early 50s. So let's say you might be, I don't know, maybe like a 25-year-old emotionally right now.
He's
Oh no,
married.
no,
He's
no, sorry.
married.
Let me add on. Let me add on a few more years
He's
because you've been
married.
out for. That doesn't matter. There are
Yes, it
13 year
does
olds who
matter.
get there are 13-year-olds who get married in this country. So let's add on a few more years because you've been out for 4. Okay, so you might be like a hell. I'll even give you some emotional growth. A 30-year-old, but you are not in a position to truly judge because that's part of the reason why you feel a little bit more compassion for the men who are doing fucked up shit, and
He don't feel lucky.
because because
Just let me know when you're
First of
done,
all,
Empress.
it's a
ma'am,
piece of
Can I
you
take
that
him on some mama money?
typically would have been emotionally sensitive.
Nah, let me know
the
when you're done,
man
Empress.
found love. The man is married, ma'am.
Yeah.
So therefore,
That doesn't mean a
that
thing.
But
so
Empress,
that negates
Empress,
You got it easy?
Empress, can I say this?
the
Yeah, you can
27
say all you
years.
want.
That
But
negates
Empress,
it.
Wait,
hey,
Empress,
Hush,
wait,
let me
hold
let
on.
me ask Empress real quick.
Yeah.
Let him, because
There's
he's
statistics that state that men that serve 10 years or more have the lowest recidivist rate of any prisoner, for one. Two, what goes on during a bid of 10 years or more makes most men you meet that come home after long bids are the most insightful, the most informed, the most put together, because we had so much real time to get down to the
real
basics
life. You don't
of.
got real life
Okay,
Can
experiences.
I finish?
How
so
you learn?
Can I
so my
finish?
okay, finish because I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
You don't say hi to good morning, my mama money. Good
yeah,
morning, mama money.
yeah. But you hear me, Empress? We've
That's
had
cool.
real time to do the real work. You will be shocked at what's going on in New York State, California, Florida, Texas prisons as far as real life program, family,
Oh, that's crazy to me that you think that
No,
way.
no,
family reconciliation,
so
reconciliation programs. And when they
so
finally return to society,
Y'all
we
better.
make some of the most loyal employees, loyal spouses, and loyal family members, men that have done the work. So
okay,
what you're saying as far as staying emotionally stuck, that's not true at all. I'm talking about men that's
so
done
so
over
so
10
so let
years.
me let me respond to this. Let me respond to this, and then I'm gonna swap devices.
No,
Let me
Empress, I
respond
want
to.
you to stay here once you respond. I want you to
I
stay
will
here.
no. Listen, I'm going to swap devices. I told you I gotta go get gas before I take my son to
That's
school.
right, because you ain't got no man to pump that
Exactly.
gas for
Because
you.
you ain't got no man. Exactly.
That's that. No,
Do
it's
men do
called.
that?
I
Do
was
men do that?
actually no. Here's what it's called. Once again, I told you I was doing shit. Uh,
Good
um,
job.
wait, I was doing shit to take care of my kids. So
So why did
yesterday
he
I
leave
did a
you?
whole. Shut up and listen.
Shut up.
I'm
So
listening to what
yes.
you're saying,
We're gonna be
Empress.
respectful,
You just
Empress.
talking.
Let's try to keep it
Just talking.
respectful, yeah.
So
You
so
just talking.
so yesterday I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, including taking him to a football recruiting program. I did a whole bunch
You
of
had a
stuff yesterday
man.
and I burned my gas. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about
So
that.
now
Why you even answering that shit?
this morning I'm realizing there's no gas in the car. That's it. or not enough
But why did your man leave you?
look
Ew.
here. You know what? Y'all don't understand the idea of. Oh, but you know what? Let me say what I had to say
Why
in
doesn't he
response.
want you? Why did he reject you?
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse
Let
me.
us say what you gotta say.
You don't know anything about my life.
You guys talk
I'm asking you, Empress,
Look,
You
why
know
did
you
he
got
not
you
want
don't
you?
know. Trust me,
You
you
know
don't
you
know
got
any. You don't know anything about my life, prisoner base. So don't start with me.
That's what I'm
All right,
asking.
Empress,
Why
go
did he
ahead, go
reject
ahead,
you?
Empress.
Let me respond to what you said.
Yeah,
So you
go
said
ahead.
they have the. You said men who served 10 years or more have the
Bruh,
lowest recidivism rate.
bruh.
So this was the wrong topic for you to have picked with me because criminal justice was my focus. What you did not say is that men who have served 10 years or more have a low
You got to
recidivism
not
rate.
get yourself a date.
You just have the lowest recidivism
That's
rate.
exactly what I
That's
said.
all.
Have the
No, it's
lowest
not.
recidivism
No,
rate.
you have the lowest. The recidivism rate is still high. It's just the lowest of all
Okay, let
who
me
get
explain some,
released.
Empress. You will rarely
You
meet
got
a
one
man in
thing.
the street that told you, on my last bid, I did 20, 30 years. It doesn't happen. Once they've served that one long term, they don't come back.
That's
Not
not
2 or 3, 4
true.
years. I'm talking about
That's
10,
not
15, 20 years.
true.
Okay, I'm going to say it again. You will
But how we
rarely.
change the subject? How we change this?
Okay, in any event, Empress, why did that man leave you
What? And
with no
that's
gas in
even
the
about
car?
it. Why was you in
No.
fucking
You are
prison?
making
Leaving your woman
making
to take care of all the
artificial
bills and the fucking
you are
kid.
Because I
you are
was
Why did
taking
you do
money,
that?
Adrian.
you
I
are
was out
making
there taking money.
I'm trying to
you
understand
are
that. Why
you are
wasn't you
making
a
a
man at
whole lot of
25 years old
assumptions.
instead of
Okay,
fucking
listen,
breaking out a
listen, listen, listen,
motherfucking
listen,
job
listen.
and fucking was an actual
Listen.
human in
Okay, but
society and actually
okay,
had life fucking experiences? Why did you do that?
but
I
Okay,
was
lady,
taking money, Adrian.
stop
no,
worrying
no,
about your
so
wife.
this,
Why? Where is your wife right fucking now?
he got a
She
wife
don't even
now.
want to talk to
He
you.
got
Talk
a
about
wife
this
now.
hoo ha
So the whole
bullshit
thing
that you
is
Well,
that,
my
fucking
that
wife
talking. You
works
like you
home
gotta say
health
on the
care.
motherfucking internet.
but
Adrian, my
Adrian,
wife works home health care.
Yeah.
You know
Sure.
what? I gotta drop. I'll
he
be
has
back
a
on another
wife
I'll be
now,
back on
Adrian.
another
Yeah,
device.
who don't
So
like
what?
him? Who don't like him? Who
So
was
what?
he got so used to? Good morning, Adrian. Who got so used to being around, out away from him for the last 27 fucking years? He around now. She's like, damn, what the fuck I got myself into? Now I'm stuck.
Why would you say that? My wife loves me.
Why would you say that about Empress and why would you say that about me? You analyze me, I'm analyzing you now.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Adrian.
What's the problem? You
Most.
mad now? That hurt your feelings?
Oh, no, not at all. But I'm saying
Touch, come on and touch.
most Black and Latino women are probably the most unwanted on the marriage,
Oh Lord,
That's a good
on the
hold on,
story.
marriage.
hold
Did you
on,
hear
Shadiq.
that before?
I ain't with you with that one.
No, listen what I'm
I didn't know
saying.
that. I didn't
Not
know
for
that.
dating. No, no.
I didn't know
Don't
that.
get me wrong.
Hey,
For
Karen.
for a good time, for sex,
I've been
you
trying to
Oh
might
reach
be
no,
for a long
pursued.
Shadiq,
time.
I
cut it
swear
out.
on
But
TikTok it
for
wasn't a
marriage,
Hispanic woman. I didn't know it
No,
was a Hispanic
no,
woman. That's a
Shadiq,
new
cut
one.
it out.
They
no,
don't
I'm
even
telling
know
you
how
the
to be
truth.
quiet and
Okay,
let a
let me say
woman
this.
speak. They too busy
Sadiq,
trying to get
No,
theirs out first.
no,
listen.
no.
Sadiq means truthful. That
Sadiq,
means
that's
truthful.
wrong
No, I'm telling you right.
And
Listen.
that means that what
Listen,
your
brother.
mama didn't
Listen,
do that
listen.
means
it's more
your
black
mama didn't do that
marriages.
means
It's more black
Listen.
marriages that is
Listen what
told,
I'm saying. I'm from
not
New York
told.
City. I'm born and raised in New York City.
what? And that means what? That means
Okay.
nothing. That
Fuck
means
that.
Most
For
nothing.
Black
respect,
That means
can
and
I
nothing.
Come
speak?
on,
Latino
head.
women
Can I
are not
speak?
pursued for
Excuse me, can
marriage.
I speak? Can
Come
I
on,
speak?
head.
Can
You
I
Come
gotta
on,
stand,
speak?
head.
Can I
mama.
speak?
Come
Can
on.
I speak?
Come
Can
on,
I
head.
speak? Okay, wow. You absolutely know how to be quiet. Thank you. All right. So,
You fucking
yeah,
lying.
Lee, it's other people on the panel other than you. And you can't answer all your questions at one time. So please don't try. But again, so golly, I don't even know where to start.
Then
First
you
of all,
can't speak. Then
Shut up, daddy.
get your ass up. I tried to be motherfucking nice. I said, let me speak. Now, I've been nice the whole motherfucking time. Y'all talk about respect. God damn it, respect me, or I will cuss your ass out. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. It really don't matter to me. You ain't respecting me, but you want respect. I'm finna give you what you give me. Now, back to what I was saying. That's the reason you don't date men that are in jail. Because they come out here thinking they top-notch men, and they not. You ain't got nothing to offer me. If you ain't got nothing to offer me, I ain't got nothing to offer you. I don't want another child to have to take care of, pamper, cater to, make happy, and then you tell me fuck me about my feelings because you too concerned about your own. You're only concerned about your feelings, what you want and how you want it. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy without your ass. Stay away from me. I don't want no man. I got peace and quiet. I don't have to cater to no motherfucker. I don't have to answer no questions. I don't have to be your maid. I don't have to be your piece of meat you want to knock down when you get ready. You don't give a fuck about how I feel about it. You just want some. I don't have to be none of that. So I am at peace. And when I got peace, I don't need you.
Okay, you said a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing.
But I'm gonna respond to this.
No.
Because you know,
Let me say something.
No, you're a man. You're a man, right?
Right. So, but who's
how you know a woman feels?
okay. So Shadiq, I'm only using you as an example. I'm not using you for your story. I don't know your story. So
I'm sacrifice myself for this. Go ahead, homie.
Okay. So the whole thing is, who raised that man? A woman. Who raised that man? A single woman. So when
No, hold on.
Wait.
I was raised by my mother and my father.
No. I'm not talking. I'm just using your algorithm. I'm not using you.
No, that's not being representative. No, that's not me.
So
I was raised by both my parents.
So the whole thing is okay. So not Shadiq. Okay, not Shadiq. But the whole thing is, a lot of these men that's been in jail for a long time, been raised by a single woman, or so they learn single women habits. They know
that's not true at all.
Bro.
My generation, dudes had their mothers and fathers.
Bro,
This is my generation. We all go with our mothers and fathers. Okay, next.
This is not your generation, and let me. I'm speaking in the masses. I'm not speaking on.
If you talk about dudes that did 20 years or more, they gotta be my age, homie.
Sir, I'm not speaking in individualism.
If you talk about dudes that get long bids, they gotta be my age. They can't be young doing long bids.
I don't even know. I don't even know why he even. Honestly, I don't even know why he even fucking.
I understand. I understand the bravado. I understand the bravado. But the whole thing is, and this is the whole thing. When Mama Money was just saying, you did this, you did that, whatever. A lot of those men are raised by their mothers. They learn their mother's manipulative ways. They learn their mother's traits. A lot of men are built like they fucking mothers. So the whole thing.
Don't be mad because you don't like your mothers. I know you do. I don't
no, it's not that. It's not
why
that.
Would you say your mother is a manipulator?
It's not that, Adrian.
Why would you say
Adrian, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. But the whole thing is, when you feel men, and yes, they are men because they over 18, but yet they had the mentality of, yes, I'm a man, but guess what? I don't know how to do what men's supposed to do because I never learned that from a man. I learned a lot of shit from my mother. That's what it is.
That's a different discussion, homie.
That's also
Hushie, that's a different argument.
But that's what I was trying to get to, bro.
No, but that's not applying to this. Listen, outlaws lived outside the law. You go back to the cowboy days. I mean, I got family. We robbed banks.
and those
we got
who come
homicide.
from those
we
who
lived
wait, hold
outside
on.
the law.
There's only a 10% difference between those who
Go
come
get that
from.
gas tank full. Hold on for a
Wait,
second.
let me.
Go fill that tank up real quick.
Wait,
No, I'm gonna give you that quick point. There's only about a 10% difference between those who come from two-parent households and those who come from the complete compilation of all other single parent. No, not just single parent, but single guardian. So there's only a 10% difference. So the two-parent households are fucking up just as much as the single fathers, almost just as much as the single fathers, single mothers, grandparents, aunties, uncles. Yes.
Listen, Empress.
Remember, I told you I studied this shit.
In my neighborhood in
I
Brooklyn,
studied this.
I lived this.
You did. You wasn't president.
Okay.
Listen, in my neighborhood, growing up.
Wait, hold on. You're talking about your neighborhood. You're talking about your neighborhood, and I'm generalizing, and I'm talking about.
Okay, so let me generalize
when
now.
we look at when we talk about
Empress, in
people
my
who are
neighborhood
in general.
in Brooklyn,
You're not gonna beat me on the facts.
I'm gonna beat you in real life. Your facts is only remember real life.
You won't beat
Listen,
me in
what
real
I'm saying.
life. Wait, hold on. Let me say this real quick. You won't beat me in real life because I can carry. Okay, so you ain't gonna beat me in real life because number one, I can carry. You cannot.
You can carry.
I can carry. You cannot. Okay. Number two.
You would
fuck
never meet
around
her
and
in
meet.
real life.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no. But even if we were to run across each other, I
You
can
won't.
carry legally. You cannot, sir.
So you
Okay,
think
that's
that's going
number
to stop
one.
something,
Wait, hold
Empress?
on.
Talking to this
So,
Empress, you think that's
wait,
going to stop
wait.
something?
No,
Number
Sadiq,
two.
Sadiq.
Number two.
Empress, I will
You
take
fuck
what you
around too much.
carrying and
You
use it
wait.
against you. What you
Number
talking
two.
about?
Number two.
And grown men
You
talk like that.
wait.
Grown
Hold
men
on.
talk like
Number
that.
two. This is why men who have served 10 years or more end up talking to someone again who ends up telling them to squat and cough again
What
and
are you
again
talking
and
about?
again.
Exactly.
Listen, Empress,
You just
Empress, long story
your
short,
point,
you
Empress.
had to go pump your own gas. That
He can't
speaks for
control
itself.
himself at all.
But
He
That
but
has
but
speaks for
no
but
itself,
Sadiq,
Empress, sir.
self-control.
but
You have to
Sadiq,
pump your
but
own
Sadiq.
gas because no man wants you. Why does no man
No,
want you?
Sadiq. Sadiq,
Oh,
Sadiq, check this out.
Why does
Check
no
this
man
out.
want you?
no,
How long you
prison
been
man
single now,
doesn't want
Empress?
me. Oh no, prison man doesn't want me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sadiq,
Yes.
there is a man that wants Empress, and his name is Hush. But the whole thing is this, right? Sadiq,
Now, do you want her for
no.
marriage or do
Listen,
you
bro.
want her for a good time?
Listen, bro. The whole thing is this, right? The whole thing is this. You will never meet her. It's because of classism. It's not because of who you are, where you've been, whatever. The whole thing is you will never meet her because we're in a different atmosphere than you are.
What
So,
atmosphere you in?
huh? Listen, it's something called classism.
Oh my goodness. You have no idea, homie.
No,
You
you
have
don't
no
get
idea,
it.
bro,
You
yo.
don't fucking get it, nigga. Cause I never did. So the whole thing is right. You think okay? I'm not saying what you think. You know what? I take that back. But the whole thing is, you did a certain bid. Me,
Yeah.
I never did that.
And what that means?
So
Listen, I got a brother. Listen. I
Well,
got a
let me
brother
tell you what it
that
means.
served time
All
for
right.
homicide, right?
So
My
let me
brother
tell
is
you.
a PhD doctor
Let me
that's
tell
traveled
you.
the world.
Let me tell you
And
what
he's
it
married
means.
with kids.
Let me tell you. Let
Speaks
me tell
4
you.
different languages. What are you
Let
talking about?
let me tell. Okay, so let me tell you
Because
what
you
it
never
means.
did a bid. The
What?
garbage man never
No,
did a
Fucking
bid.
paid.
no,
I'm getting my
Sadiq,
education for free.
The
Sadiq.
sanitation man never did a bid. What are
Right.
you talking about? So what that means?
I'll be a neurosurgeon too. Damn it.
Wait, Sadiq. Let me tell you what this means.
Yeah.
This means that you had your time. I have my time. Right.
Yeah.
We are both men. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not debating this shit because the whole thing is it's a different kind of classism. I had to live this world and learn what the fuck I had to do in this world without doing that time. You lived in that time when you was told to go to bed, you was told what time to get up to eat and shit like that. So the whole thing is right, and prove me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, I'm not discrediting you as a man, no, because you're still a man. But don't discredit me as a man because I ain't never been or going to
Now,
sympathize.
you just touched on something, Hush.
Fucking
A lot of men that I meet feel insecure
thank
for
you.
some reason because they never did a bid. They feel like their manhood has never matured strangely enough or
Man,
never really been tested.
No, you
No,
fucking lying. No, you fucking lying. Get the fuck out of
that's
here.
a fact.
Cut that. Mute
That's
that nigga.
hey Hush, where you from?
I
Hey
know
Hush,
you fucking lying, bro.
where you from, Hush? Where you from?
My fucking
No, we
God.
talking man to man. Hush,
Mute
seriously. Where you from? Where you from, Hush?
Graduate from TikTok University, because that's where a lot of people get nails from.
Hush, Hush, where you from?
Not all kind of degrees.
I'm from
You
the
from
same
Brooklyn?
place. Yeah.
Where you from in Brooklyn?
Why? You don't why?
I don't want
I'm
you
from
to
Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, over. I'm from Brooklyn.
Nah.
You not. You from up north. You from up north.
But this is what I'm saying. And Hush knows what I'm talking about. Bro, I grew up in the
Ask
80s.
you out on a date in a minute.
Yeah, you ain't got no man. That's why you on it. But listen,
All
Hush
right,
grew up in the
you know
80s.
my uncle.
You so worried about us having men?
But listen, but Hush, listen. My era in the 80s, was like, I think one of the last eras where everything was still real and pure. And a lot of dudes was looked and frowned upon as suckers and soft and lame because they never been to Rikers Island, did bids. And I found out later in life, a lot of dudes still carry that with them. When they get around
You
dudes
just
that did things,
determined to prove to us that you are dumb as fuck, huh?
no, I'm telling you the truth.
You know what?
I'm
You know
telling you
what?
the
Can
truth
I,
for what it
There's
is.
a way to
And
go.
Hush
can
knows what I'm
I,
talking about. A
hey,
lot
Eddie,
of
can
No,
I,
men.
husband.
no,
You get a
sir.
degree.
Listen what I'm
May I
saying. Listen what I'm
interject?
saying though.
Sir, no.
Edie, can I
But
interject
let me
for just
finish. Let me
May I
1
finish.
second?
interject,
Hold on, hold on.
please?
All right, hold on.
Second.
Everybody, stop. Because Scary Ari and Lucille came in. There's two other beautiful ladies. I do gotta go to work soon, so I know I can't stand. I wish you we could even have this conversation even more. Scary Ari,
Right.
good morning, beautiful. How
Good
you doing?
morning, everyone. Good morning. I just
Mm.
have one question for the gentleman that was talking. So, yeah, we get your demographics, all that good stuff, but the let's dig down a little bit deep. What is your ideal date for a suitor?
I'm married.
He's married. That's what I'm saying. He got all
Oh,
this
I
stuff
didn't
from
know
mouth. I'm
that.
supposed to marry man. I know.
Oh well, damn! You was sounding like you was unattached. I'm sorry.
Why would
I
you think
read that
that?
wrong
Why would you think that?
because
Because
I
we're
didn't I
talking
didn't
about
hear
silver.
anything.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
I didn't hear
ahead.
anything about a wife or anything like that.
Well, I don't know how long you've been on, but I said that from the outset. Yeah, I'm married.
Okay, well my apologies. I didn't hear.
Hey,
But
Ari,
I
I'm
will
not
say
Say
married.
this, right?
something, please.
Ari, I'm not married. What's happening? Hit me in my DM if you ready.
This how you meet
Can I
women, Hush?
interject something, please?
Hey,
Go
Hush,
ahead,
this how you
Lucille.
meet
Go
women.
ahead. Hey, hold on a second. Go ahead, Lucille. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Hush,
Okay,
you got
thank
all
you
this
so much.
class. You on
All right,
TikTok? This how
hold
you meet
on,
women?
classy man.
Thank you so much. I basically have 2 points. One, you're talking about you went to Rikers Island and you got some, I guess, flex for going to Rikers Island. You've been to one institution and you're trying to tell her about the
I've been to
research
one.
from
Rikers Island
institutions
is the county
all
jail.
over the
That's not a
world.
prison. That's the
Okay, and
county
all
jail.
in the United States.
Listen
Okay,
what I'm saying.
now
You have no,
the
listen.
next point I need to make is when he's talking about classism. What he didn't say and say how plain is because you're someone who's been incarcerated. Most people in their class, um, I guess, status would never interact with you because they wouldn't want to. And if somebody in their
They
class
wouldn't trust
interaction
him.
did try to interact with you, they would ostracize them because they
Oh,
don't want to be
nah.
around somebody that's an
Lucille,
inmate. They don't
Lucille,
like it and they don't
Lucille,
have to be.
Lucille,
So
let me
their money's
clarify.
going to separate you.
All
No,
right, let me
actually,
see it.
That's
she's
it.
right
That's
though. She
all.
is
Y'all
right.
have a
So,
good morning.
Lucille, now let me
Thank you,
clarify.
Lucille. Beautiful. Thank you. You have a great morning as
Yeah,
well.
but I'm
I
saying
told you
that's
wasn't
why
nobody gonna want your ass. You better be glad your wife got
Huh?
Rikers Island is
You
the
don't want him
county
either.
jail
You don't
for
want
New
him.
York City. Outside of that, you
We
have
know.
50
We already
prisons
know. Don't be logistic. We know.
in New
We
York State.
understand. We
Okay, all right,
understand.
cool.
It doesn't matter.
Another
It doesn't
thing,
matter.
Sadiq,
It doesn't
Sadiq,
really matter.
we don't see Sadiq. You got us fucked up. You got us free
now
people fucked
you
up.
got ex-cons fucked up. You got
I
ex-cons
don't
doing
hear.
their
I don't
thing,
want to
homie.
hear. I don't want to hear
YouTube
about. I don't
channels,
want to hear about no
businesses
fucking.
traveling worldwide.
I don't want to hear.
Ex-cons is doing their thing, bro. Y'all believe that.
Keep doing
Yeah.
that.
You know what?
They
You
damn
know
self.
what?
I
You
don't
know
want
what?
no
Question real
parts
quick.
of it. I don't want to fuck with them, and I don't want to be their friend.
Thank you. Right.
Trust me, they don't want you neither, baby. Yeah.
Stop doing
Can I
it.
Trust
ask?
and believe they
Hey,
don't want you, baby girl. Yeah.
hey, 775. Can I ask you a question real quick?
Who am I speaking with?
And I'm
This is
glad you.
Gary.
Miss Garrett.
Scary
It's
Airy, the big
we
one, the
got.
big one, not the little one.
Hold on a
Okay.
second.
All right, I'm listening.
So let me ask you this, because this is from experience. Number one, I'm one of those people that people want to get a referral to a job through, right? And
Conference winning.
it be your own damn family. Let me just pose a little situation that
Yeah.
I experienced, and I'm gonna highlight it because it definitely is gonna be in my autobiography coming soon. Anyway, I used to work at a financial institution. The person that I worked for, she used to be a GM over a pizza place, right?
Okay.
So my uh, litter mate, because I don't refer to them as siblings, they're
Oh,
litter mates.
shit, literally. God damn.
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
never did
the
that.
yeah, that's the level. You heard it here first, litter mate. Um, so what my friend did was extend out to the said district manager and got my litter mate a job off of my name alone. She has stated, I work with the litter mate's sister, and she has the best work ethic, blah, 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 da, 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 da.
Why later did I find out that this Mickey Ficky was storing credit card information through the pizza place and was ordering shit online when I went to bat?
And what is that? What I don't understand the point of that. The point is
The point is
just the point.
don't
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
that part. No, you were talking about
so if that's your little mate, that runs in your blood too.
No.
We're talking about a
niggas gonna do nigga shit. That's what the.
Hey, hush. You ain't married. You trying to find a woman on TikTok on a live, homie. Come on, man. Talking about some classism. Come on, bro.
Classism is not interrupting when somebody's talking, not disrespecting women and telling them that's the reason why they ain't going in. That's the type of classism.
And don't work on.
Getting on you gonna steal shit.
Hey, you still live in New York, Hush? Hey, Hush.
Hold on, I ain't heard Hush that he was looking for no woman on TikTok and no box. But
Hush,
you
three
did.
times already.
And don't follow me, homie. Like do your
Hey,
own
listen.
shit.
Hey, Hush. You still live in New York?
Yeah, nigga, I'm still out here.
In the 5 boroughs?
We know Hush. We know Hush. Yeah, we just don't know your ass because you've been locked up too long.
Hey, Hush. You still live in the 5 boroughs?
I'm in Brooklyn, man.
You still live in Brooklyn?
Hang out with females.
Cool, homie. All right.
I'm in Brooklyn, nigga. So, but the whole thing is, don't follow me and do what I do, and then try to
do what you do. What you talking about?
No. But see, no. Let me tell you something, Shadiq. Let me tell you what you did.
You want to hang with him though?
And let me tell you what you did, Shadiq. You tried to belittle me, saying that I'm looking for women on TikTok. You tried to belittle me for that.
Yeah.
And as a grown man, I already see where you coming at. So
you told me classism. Like you on a certain level, but you on TikTok live trying to find a woman. So what kind of classism is that?
You get women on Facebook too, so
this ain't Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm gay.
Don't know about this one.
So no matter how I get my women,
yeah.
But the whole thing is,
so what's the advantage of classism?
So why is you
classism leads you to TikTok live?
But why is you watching me and my movements if you're married?
Because you told me you got class. You on classism.
No,
you on TikTok live.
No,
trying to find
and scramble from you, woman. Daddy Hush, because Daddy Hush ain't got no. Man, I don't think he's talking all this shit, but didn't he just tell somebody?
Not only that, but I told you stop speaking to Empress. I told you to stop speaking to Empress with callous in your fucking voice.
Or what?
Change your fucking voice.
Or what? What's gonna happen? You trying to front for these
happen? Nothing, not a goddamn thing.
Hey, yo, Hush, chill, homie. You hear me?
You came at Empress as a man, and that's a woman.
Listen, homie, you have no idea, but chill, homie, y'all.
But
chill, homie.
I'm just saying, you came at her as
a man,
and that's a woman.
We talking right now. Just chill,
right,
homie.
So, and that's why we talking, because I'm a man talking to you as a fucking man.
You wouldn't talk to me face to face like that. So don't fuck with these bitches, girl.
So what's happening?
Hey, y'all.
What the fuck is happening, nigga?
Wait,
just talking.
So what's happening, nigga?
Here we go.
What the fuck you gonna do?
My hand is raised.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, shut up.
Come on, nigga. You talk to women like that, but you ain't going and then you gonna try to talk to me because
Hey, you fucking like a motherfucker right now.
I don't give a fuck what you did.
You fucking like a motherfucker. Hey, yo, Hush. It's all good over here.
We gonna put it up there, nigga.
It's all good over here.
If I'm fronting, we put it up there, nigga.
What you want to do?
You don't talk to no woman like that.
All right, listen.
Battle of the balls.
Hey,
Battle of the balls.
What you want to do, homie?
Just mute today, Fanny.
Come on, man. I don't care about you, nigga.
Don't get a lie taken down.
I'm asking what you want to do, homie.
I don't care about you.
I completely don't even care.
Lady, I feel you, but you know, when the temperature's kind of high, let's protect Adrian's live. Let's protect her live.
I don't care about you, my nigga. So what you want to do?
I want to work.
Hey,
Why y'all
Hush.
listening? Tap the
I'm going
screen.
to take you where you ain't going to take you. So I'm going to think for both of you.
775. We know you've been to the pen 775, but that don't mean nothing. Everybody go to the pen.
Here come another girl. Here come another girl.
You hear me?
Who this girl
I'm
talking?
the one that ain't never been to the pen. You
Which
hear me?
girl is this? What girl is this talking?
I don't know what man, what drag queen is that?
What city you at?
Oh man, I'm in Tennessee. You want my address?
You in
You want
Tennessee.
my address?
You in Tennessee.
You want my
Lame
address?
ass country
You
bumpkin.
want
Shut your
me?
ass
I
up,
got
man.
heels for
Yo,
you.
go
They'll
pick some
never
cotton,
fire
nigga.
you.
Go pick some
They'll never
cotton,
fire
yo.
you.
Proving Empress's point about returning, the statistics say talk about returning back to prison.
Not at all.
You're
Not at all,
almost there,
Adrian.
honey. You're
Trust me.
almost there. The way
Trust and
that
believe,
you talking,
Adrian.
you talking
I'm just
like you
giving
from
what
the
I'm getting,
internet.
that's
Can you
all.
imagine what you like in the street? Can you
I'm just
imagine
giving
what you
back
like
what
in
I'm
the
getting,
street?
Adrian.
Beat up on everybody.
Hey, you talk real good game, homie, not to me. I'm not falling for it. I don't
Man,
care where you. Hey,
man.
775.
All
I
right, let's
seen
bring it back.
boys
We was
like you
talking about
every day been
relationships.
through the pen for 20 years and get out
27.
and still get
27.
their ass whooped.
27.
I don't care. Yeah, I
27.
don't care. I've been people that been
Look how
to
you talk,
smurder
homie. You
for
sound like a
30
runaway
years.
slave, homie.
Ain't nobody worried about that. You just made a mistake.
Why you
I'm
talking
that
so
dude
loud?
that's still out that ain't made a mistake.
Why you talking so loud?
You
I love
should be
that.
scared of me.
Why you talking so loud?
You hear me?
Why you talking so loud?
Cause
You want
you been
Sadiq?
disrespecting everybody on this panel,
I ain't
man.
disrespect nobody. I
Yeah,
just
you
gave
have. You disrespecting.
I just gave back what I
Her
got.
live. Then you over here talking about Hush.
That's his name,
Yeah,
Hush.
you disrespecting,
So
man.
so so Sadiq, you should probably stay quiet for
Empress, get a
maybe
man to
another
pump your
six.
gas for you, girl.
You should stay quiet for another 6
When you
years
get
or
a man to
so.
pump some gas
You
for you,
should
I have
stay
some respect
quiet
for you.
for another 6 years or so,
Yo, Empress,
so that you can get in the necessary, what is it, 10 years of paying into Social Security, so
Empress,
that at least when somebody makes you
Empress,
test the
who's
speed of
pumping your
lead,
gas these days?
when somebody makes
Empress,
you
who's
test the
pumping your
speed of
gas these
lead,
days?
All right, okay. All right, listen. I'm ending my life.
that your wife can actually get some benefits.
Don't
Make
hate
it so
on
that
my
your
wife,
wife can
Empress.
actually
Don't
make
hate
it
on
so
her,
your wife
Empress.
can actually get some
She got somebody to
benefits
pump her gas for her, yo.
when somebody makes
His
you
wife
test the
hates
speed of
him.
lead.
His
All right.
wife hates his ass. Oh, she can't stand him. All right, I'm
All
ending
these
my
single
life.
women talking.
Oh
Hey, Hush,
yeah, and
look
you
at all
worried
these
about these
single
single
women talking,
women.
homie.
That's the problem. You worried about these single women from some strange woman. But those because you're a woman.
Well, you know what? I think we're single for a reason.
That's a fact. That's a
He
fact.
made it the reason. This is exactly
No
the
man
reason
wants
why.
y'all.
You know
No
what?
man
You're
wants
right.
y'all,
You're
man.
right.
Wait,
Thank
hold
you.
on.
Thank
I'm
you.
beside you. I'm gonna
Thank
take
you.
our run.
Adrian, I know
I'm gonna
you
get
got
the
a
hell
hand, but
on.
let
I'm
me
gonna
let
make
me
sure
let me
I
get
run
first.
Hey, yo,
cash.
Adrian, don't punk out now.
I'm
Give us
waiting.
another 30 minutes,
Married
Adrian.
anyway.
Adrian, give us
I
another
don't
30
give a
minutes.
shit. Nah, I care.
Huh?
I don't care. I don't care what you say.
I said, give us another 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. All right, I'm ending my live. I love you guys. You guys have a great day on purpose. You
Are
make
you
sure
punking
you
out on
have
this
a
now,
great
too?
day on purpose. I love
He is
y'all.
tired of your
And
ass,
this
and
is
you won't
grateful.
You
drop.
ain't got no man, none of y'all. Ha
Your ass.
Wait,
Guess
ha. Go
what? We
pump your
wouldn't
own
want you.
gas.
Therapy?
We wouldn't
He said
want
I
you.
needed
Go
therapy,
pump
So
your
I
and
guess
nasty
we
I'm gonna
wouldn't
gas.
get
want
some
you.
therapy.
Hey, yo,
Okay.
Hush, I'm going to see you, Hush, yo.
And he gonna
We
see you because
outside.
he
We
wants to see my
outside, nigga.
penis.
I'm
We
going
He
to see you,
likes
outside.
big dog.
penis. That shit is
Down
And
so
I
here.
promise you, you ain't
juicy.
talking like that
He
in
worried
person.
about
I
you
And
not
promise
being
you that, yo.
I
lonely.
still
Okay.
will.
I'll
Nigga.
let you snip it. I'll let you get a little snip.
I promise you. I promise you. I still will.
You going to call the police. You
My
probably
name
call
is
the
Okay,
Daddy
police.
y'all.
Hush,
See
nigga.
y'all later.
The biggest,
All right,
nigga.
bye, bye, 80. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Bye, Scary Harry. Bye, you neck. Bye, Mama Money.
I
Bye.
promise you I will.
bye, bye,
Bye.
Adrian.
I'm doing it. Goodbye, Empress. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Be here.
By the way, I might still need
Everything
that
I
dress.
love, nigga.
I might still need that dress, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'll let you know. Bye,
Where
bye.
the fuck that fuck nigga
Bye.
go? I promise you, nigga.
Be quiet. Go bother somebody else. Go somebody else's life and bother them. Mama Money, hi. Now it's quiet. It's quiet.
Can't believe it. You have an awesome day, love. Y'all tap is 100 to 10K. Hold on, wait 1 second.
Okay.
Almost. It's
You're
only 100 taps.
we got it. We here. You
Hold
have
on, wait.
No, it's not on your eyes. Look, somebody's trying to come up. I'm not letting nobody up.
Don't let nobody up. I'm gonna drop.
I'm
All right,
done.
have a good day.
I have a great day too on purpose and give those huggies to those babies for me. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 4:00. Be there, be square on this page. This page. Make sure you're following this page. I'll talk to you later. Bye.